Good morning. Today, the heat starts to build not just by day, but also by night, especially across England and Wales, briefly across Scotland. Northern Ireland, you may well miss out on this mini heat wave, but I'll have all the details at 27 minutes past. This lovely Weather Watchers picture taken in Nairn, but it's not like this everywhere. From today, though, you will start to notice the temperatures rising more widely, but it's also going to turn much more humid, and that's not just by day, but by night. So the nights for the next few nights will be uncomfortable for sleeping. What's happening today is we're dragging up this continental air across our shores, but look at the yellows across Western Scotland and also parts of Northern Ireland. You're going to have briefly some warmer weather, but not so much in Northern Ireland. And then as we head in through the weekend, things start to change. We've got weather fronts coming in from the west. We'll see some thunderstorms, we'll see some rain, and it will start to cool down in comparison to what we're looking at now. So I don't think we will break the all-time record. So what we've got for today is rain across Northern Ireland and also parts of Scotland, moving northwards, taking its cloud with it out of North Wales and also Northern England. So it'll brighten up for you this afternoon, and there'll be a lot of warm sunshine. Temperatures up to 27 degrees in London, 27 in Hull, 19 in Aberdeen. Then as we head on through the evening and overnight, we still have the weather front, which is producing all this cloud and rain still across Northern Ireland and Scotland. Clear skies across England and Wales. It's not going to be a cold night, though. What you'll find is temperatures are only going to fall between 12 and 16 degrees, so starting to feel quite oppressive. Now, as we move into tomorrow, we still do have this weather front. It's a cold front, as you can see. High pressure building and moving towards Scandinavia is going to really weaken this weather front. So although we may well start off with a fair bit of cloud and also some rain across Scotland and Northern Ireland, the rain will start to fizzle out. You might get the odd spot as we go through the course of the afternoon, but most won't. And there'll be sunshine coming in across the Highlands and a lot of sunshine, strong sunshine, high UV levels across England and Wales. Look at those temperatures, 22 in Aberdeen, and we've got 31, possibly 32 in London, but 20 in Northern Ireland. So Northern Ireland, you're not going to see the high temperatures that some of us are going to see over the next few days. And in Scotland, it will be brief. So as we move through Thursday, some thunderstorms, some showers moving across parts of Scotland, one or two perhaps in Northern Ireland. But for most, it's going to be another dry, sunny, hot day with just light breezes. This is when we could see the peak of the... We could well have 31, 32, possibly 33, but 20 in Aberdeen, 26 in Glasgow, and as we sweep down towards St Helier, we're looking at 27. But then it changes as we head into the weekend. So on Friday, things are moving a wee bit faster than we thought yesterday. On Friday, we'll have thunderstorms in the west. They're going to be drifting eastwards through the course of the day. Some of them could be torrential. That will have an impact on the temperatures for some. As you can see, we're getting back down into the mid-20s. We might hang on to the 30s in the far southeast. And then by Saturday, the weather changes to have more of an Atlantic influence. So as weather fronts come in, bringing some rain to the west, that will slowly be pushing eastwards. And the temperatures are going to get back down closer to where they should be at this stage in June. Lou and Dan.
OK, so the super hot weather, Carol, lasts for how long were you saying there?
Just a few days.
OK, that's it.
That's all, just a few days. By the weekend, it starts, so as you can see here, it starts to turn, well, closer to where we should be. It'll be fresher.
I also want to ask you as well, and we just looked in the papers, some of the papers are saying that, you know, records could possibly be broken this week. What do you reckon?
No. Love that.
You know what? That's what I love about Carol.
She doesn't give a politician's answer, does she?
My name's Michael Fish. No, I don't think that we'll break records this week because there is a fly in the ointment. Yesterday we were thinking that Friday would be the hottest day, but now we've got more thunderstorms coming in more quickly, so they'll spread in cloud and rain, both of these having an adverse impact potentially on the temperature. Could be wrong, of course, but that's our thinking at the moment.
Do you know what? I preferred this.
Good morning to you too. If you like it sunny, hot and humid, we certainly are in for a spell of weather like that. This morning it's mixed fortunes, a bit more cloudy, as you can see from this lovely Weather Watchers picture in Wales, but this cloud will lift and you'll see some sunshine later on. And in fact, temperatures today are on the up, and as well as that, so is the humidity. And it's not just by day, it's also by night. So some uncomfortable nights for sleeping in the next couple of nights. Now you can see quite nicely here, we're dragging in this warmer continental air and it's pushing further north, briefly across Scotland, but we've got the yellows still across parts of Northern Ireland and also Western Scotland, so temperatures won't be as high here. Then as we head through the latter part of the week and into the weekend, things start to change. Eventually the weather comes in from the Atlantic, it will turn a bit more unsettled and it will also turn that bit cooler than it's going to be in the next few days. So this morning, a lot of cloud across Northern Ireland and also Scotland. Here we've got some rain. The cloud across Northern England and North Wales should push northwards through the day. And we're looking at a lot of warm sunshine. Highs in London up to 27 degrees, 25 in Cardiff, 19 in Aberdeen. Also rain across Scotland and Northern Ireland, but a lot of clear skies, not much of a breath of wind. It's not going to be a cold night. In fact, the opposite is true. It's going to be quite a mild or warm night and also a humid one. Now, as we head on through tomorrow, we still have our weather front across Scotland and Northern Ireland, but it's bumping up into this area of high pressure, which is moving towards Scandinavia, and it's weakening all the time. So although we'll start off with a lot of cloud across Scotland and Northern Ireland and some rain, that will tend to fizzle through the day and it will start to brighten up on either side of it. And still for England and for Wales, a lot of sunshine, a lot of hot sunshine as well. 31, 32 quite possible on Wednesday. It's somewhere in the south, southeast, in towards the Midlands, and we'll have high UV levels. But even so, 22 in Aberdeen. But in Belfast, you're looking at 20 degrees. So you're not really included so much in these high temperatures in the next few days. On Thursday, we will see some thunderstorms moving across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland, some heavy showers. For the rest of the UK, it will remain dry. It's still going to be hot and sunny, and this could actually see the peak of the heat at 31, 32, or possibly 33. The headlines are coming up. Good morning, Dan and Lou. Good morning to you too. Well, for many of us, we're off to a sunny start, as you can see from one of our Weather Watchers pictures here in Leicestershire. But there is some cloud in the forecast today and will be for some of us in the next couple of days. But the common denominator is for the next few days, it's going to turn hot and humid. For England and Wales, really from today. For Scotland, we see it briefly through the course of tomorrow, less so on Thursday, though temperatures will still be up. For Northern Ireland, well, you're really going to miss the highest of those temperatures, which may well be a blessed relief for some. Now we're dragging in this warm air or hot air from the near continent. Look at the yellows in Northern Ireland and Western Scotland. That means you're not going to see such high temperatures. And then as we head towards the latter part of the week, we've got a line of thunderstorms coming in, moving west to east. And then at the weekend, we've got some fronts coming in from the Atlantic, bringing in some rain and some fresher conditions. It's not going to be cold. It just won't be as hot and oppressive as it's going to be in the next couple of days. So this morning, a lot of cloud in Northern Ireland and Scotland, producing some rain. Same cloud across southern Scotland. Northern England and North Wales will tend to move northwards through the day, so it will brighten up for you. And for the rest of England and Wales, we're looking at a lot of hot sunshine. 27 degrees in London, 27 in Hull, 17 in Belfast, 16 in Stornoway. Now, through this evening and overnight, we still will have our weather front producing all this cloud and rain across Scotland and Northern Ireland. Clear skies, though, for the rest of us means not that it's going to be cold, it's still going to be humid. Temperatures not falling below double figures, as you can see here, 12 to 16 across the board. So for Wednesday itself, for tomorrow, we still do have a weather front. It's going to be a weak affair, though, because it's bumping into high pressure, and the high pressure is drifting a little bit further northwards. So it's squeezing the energy out of that cold front. So although we will start in Northern Ireland and Scotland with a fair bit of cloud around, with some spots of rain, through the day the rain will tend to fizzle and it will start to brighten up quite nicely. For the rest of England and also Wales, we're also looking at a lot of sunshine and temperatures responding. 31, 32 in London, 22 in Aberdeen, but still 20 as we push over towards Belfast. I'm quickly going to show you Thursday because we will have some thunderstorms moving across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. A lot of dry, hot and sunny weather. Thursday could well be the hottest day of the week, with highs in the south getting up to 31, possibly 33. But you can see not too dissimilar in Birmingham, Liverpool and Glasgow. Lou and Dan.
And Carol, it looks like
On Friday, there'll be thunderstorms coming in from the west, moving east. They'll introduce more cloud and also some heavy thundery showers. So that's going to have an impact on the temperature. And then the weather switches to the Atlantic as we go into the weekend. So things turn a bit fresher and we'll see some rain in places.
Oh, Carol, thank you very much.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. To break the June record, we'd have to top 35.6 Celsius. It's unlikely, we think, that's going to happen in the next couple of days when temperatures rise. But what we have this morning is a lot of blue skies across many areas. This is a Weather Watchers picture sent in from London. And as we go through the next few days, as I mentioned, and temperatures rise, it's not just the temperatures, it's also the humidity, and not just by day, also by night. So some uncomfortable nights for sleeping in the next couple. Now, what's happening is we're dragging in all this warm or hot continental air across our shores. But look at the yellows across Western Scotland and Northern Ireland. For you, the temperatures won't be as high. And then as we head on in through the weekend, we've got a line of thunderstorms moving west to east from Friday, and then low pressure and its Atlantic fronts come in at the weekend, bringing in some rain and fresher conditions. Not colder, just fresher. We're not going to have highs of 33 degrees, more likely to be 26. So for today, across Northern Ireland and Scotland, there's a lot of cloud. We've got some rain for England and for Wales. But we've had the cloud in North Wales and Northern England this morning. That will push northwards, allowing some sunshine to come through. Temperatures in Belfast, 17 degrees, 27 in Hull, 27 in London. Through this evening and overnight, we hang on to the weather front producing the cloud and rain across Northern Ireland and Scotland. Some clear skies in the east and south of Scotland and clear skies across England and also Wales. But that doesn't mean the temperature is going to fall away. We're all going to be in double figures and it's going to feel humid. So the first of the uncomfortable nights in this spell for sleeping in. For Wednesday, our weather front still very much with us. The high pressure drifts a bit further north towards Scandinavia and exerts its influence on this weather front, so it's going to fizzle and weaken. So we start off on Wednesday with all this cloud and some rain, but the rain will fizzle through the course of the day. It will brighten up, we'll see some sunshine, and sunshine once again across England and Wales, reflected in the temperatures. 31, possibly 32 in London, 29 in Cardiff, 25 in Liverpool, but still 20 in Belfast. And then for Thursday, this could well be the day the temperatures peak. So we'll have some heavy showers across Scotland and Northern Ireland. Some of those will be thundery. But for much of the UK, look at that. We're looking at a lot of dry weather, a lot of sunshine and hot sunshine at that. Now, we could hit 33 degrees in London on Thursday, 31 in Birmingham, 20 in Aberdeen, 23 in Belfast. So you can see the difference in those temperatures. But then during the course of Friday, a line of thunderstorms coming in from the west will be pushing eastwards. That will have an impact on the temperature, we think. And then on Saturday, as our Atlantic fronts come our way, we are looking at a change in the weather. So there'll be some rain coming in and you can see the difference in temperatures as they slip a bit. That's it from me. The headlines are coming up. Yes, and humid for many parts. Where Sean is this morning, there's a fair bit of cloud as we saw, as there is in the Isle of Man, but that will tend to thin and break, and you too will see some sunshine as we go through the day. For the next few days, as Lou alluded to there, temperatures and humidity are both rising. There'll be a lot of dry weather and there'll be a lot of sunshine, but not everybody will see it. The highest temperatures will be across England and Wales, and Scotland will see briefly some higher temperatures. Northern Ireland, you're more likely to have temperatures closer to where they should be at this time of year. But the pollen levels are very high across England and Wales today. Low in Northern Ireland, low to moderate in Scotland. And the UV levels will be high over the next few days as well. Today, though, we've got this weather front, which has been with us for a couple of days. It's a waving front. It's still producing some cloud and rain across Northern Ireland and also Scotland, but a lot of clear skies as we push farther south through the course of the day. So although some of us are starting off with a fair bit of cloud, that should thin and break, and some of it will also push northwards, and you'll see some sunshine coming through. Temperature-wise this afternoon, well, across Aberdeen we're looking at 17, Stornoway 15, and here's the rain across Argyll and Bute and Western Scotland, but brightening up in the south. Cloudy and wet, the rain on and off all day across Northern Ireland, but brightening up across Northern England, North Wales, the Midlands, where we've got some cloud, the sun coming out, and we've got sunshine across East Anglia and southern counties already, and you'll hang on to it. Highs today about 27 in London. Through this evening and overnight, our weather front is still with us, still producing this cloud and rain. Further south, we've got clear skies, but that doesn't mean it's going to be a cooler night. In fact, look at those overnight temperatures. That is going to feel quite humid, difficult for sleeping in the next couple of nights. Tomorrow then we have our weather front, but if anything, it's going to start to lose its energy. So we'll start off with a fair bit of cloud and some light rain, but that will tend to fizzle through the day and it will brighten up with more sunshine coming through and sunshine across England and Wales, as well as Northern Ireland and Scotland. Tomorrow our temperatures could reach 31, possibly 32 somewhere in the southeast, 22 in Aberdeen, 19 in Belfast. On Thursday, there'll be some showers around, especially across Northern Ireland and Scotland. Some of those will be heavy, potentially thundery as well, but a lot of dry weather, a lot of sunshine around. This could see the peak of the temperatures where we're looking at 31, 32, maybe 33. So Dan, after that, things change.
Okay.